Well, today we arrive in Vigo. I'll tell you a little bit more about Vigo a bit later on. Unfortunately, due to a medical incident in Southampton and the rather choppy seas and the headwind in the Bay of Biscay, we were late arriving, and as such all trips were cancelled and funds refunded. So we didn't really get a chance to get on shore here, but we did enjoy ourselves nevertheless. First of all though, when you wake up in the morning and you see a view like this, there's only one thing on your mind, and that's a good old breakfast. So a full English it was. You cannot beat a buffet breakfast. It's delicious every morning, absolutely delicious. Now here we are at the very stern of the ship, looking out across the ocean, and this is the 270. It's a great place to be, and it's quite quiet. You don't seem to get too many people up here. And the stairs that you can see, you can walk on up to a little library. It's got about 1,000 books in it, I think you can borrow, and jigsaws and all sorts of things. And here in the 270 you can just see a Zumba class taking place in the middle, and everybody else milling around and just enjoying themselves. Outside the 270, these funny looking chairs, which are actually quite comfortable, are part of the next cruise desks, where you can go to book your next cruise. So here we are arriving in Vigo. Vigo is a city on Spain's northwest coast and is nearby to the mouth of the Vigo estuary. It's sheltered by the Size Islands, which are part of the Atlantic Islands National Park. The Size are known for their rich bird life and crescent-shaped Rhodes beach. The city's old quarter is home to the neoclassical church of Santa Maria. And for those that like ancient dwellings, you can visit the Castro de Vigo, an archaeological site. But for us, with such limited time here in Vigo, we decided to spend the day on the ship. And with views like this over the marinas and the harbour, and on a beautiful sunny day, we enjoyed ourselves very much, as you will shortly see. Now here I am in the solarium. This is one of the 5 hot tubs, and it's an adult only part of the ship, again at the stern of the ship, with fantastic views out across Vigo in this particular instance. And it's also the place with a bar in it where you can go in the swimming pool and have one of those infamous cocktails which Carol got me. Whoosh, and here's Carol doing the same, enjoying one of the hot tubs. And why not? We're on holiday. Oh yes, and there's a swing as well. And you can get 2 people on this swing, and it's quite busy, but as you can see, on this occasion we struck lucky and were able to get on it and have a little swing. And there you go, there's a bar at the back and the lifeguards. Carol enjoying a bit of sunshine and her cocktail. Wow.
Cheers.
Ooh, hot dog van. And what do I spy here? Haven't seen one of these vans in a long time. I wonder what can be inside it.
I can't pick that up, needs it. Hot dog.
Having enjoyed a fabulous hot dog, it was time to work that off a bit, but I think the rock climbing wall was a little bit out of our league. I think we'll just settle for walk round, and oh look, there's Gigi with Carol underneath. Now Gigi is a giraffe, and she has a lovely pink ring. Now this is the North Star. Now on this particular ship, as you can see, you can stand in this glass dome and it will lift you some 300 feet above sea level. Quite amazing actually. And later on in our trip, we actually go inside and go up for a trip and we film it. So that's something to look forward to. But it is rather high, and thank goodness it's not got a glass bottom to it. But it does have a glass trapdoor in it. No, it doesn't, not a glass one, a metal trapdoor in it with an escape hatch. I just hope we don't get stuck up in that when we go on it ourselves. All too soon we are getting the ship ready to depart from Vigo and continue to our next destination, where thankfully we will get to stand on foreign soil. But unfortunately for one passenger, there was a medical evacuation, so we were delayed slightly while we awaited the ambulance to pick him up.
See here yet?
Releasing the mooring ropes on a ship of this size is quite interesting. They attach a rope to a van, the van pulls it back, which releases the mooring rope, and then the ship's crew haul it aboard. I expect they use some form of machinery. party boat returns.
That one's gone in. Well, they look like matchstick. Little people.
Here we see another example of a mooring rope being removed, and this one was just below our balcony, so we were able to get a really good view of it. I just hope that van doesn't get too close. There you go, look, pulling it back.
Stuck here now. Get off now. Not yet.
Do press pause to read any part of the menu, but our evening meal in the main dining room was brilliant. I started off with a Caesar salad, followed by the salmon, and of course a fantastic sweet as well. Another lift, another animal, before back onto the balcony in the glorious sunshine as we depart from Vigo. After only about, I think it was a 2-hour stop, it wasn't long, but it was lovely to go there, and as you can see the sun shone and the sea was blue and lots of lovely people were waving to Carol. And tomorrow we visit Lisbon, where we have the most amazing sunrise. Carol gets asked to dance, and then we go to the show. And what a show that was!